Since my slumlord story ran, the owner had the furnaces fixed. Plus, he's hired a guy to take care of the rats.
Well, that must be a great feeling, making people's lives better.
On the other hand, the guy he hired is a mysterious flute-playing stranger. Have you noticed there are no children left in the village? You should probably look into that. Claire. Look, you know you help people every day.
I listen to people complain about one another every day. I mean, you should hear my group, Alex. They're just complaining all day long.
You don't give yourself enough credit. You give them hope. And for that, you should be rewarded.
Ooh. What are you doing? A heart? Tattoos. What are we in junior high school? You know, I might have to ask my mom.
Yeah, branded chicks are very sexy. From now on, when anybody looks at you, they'll know that you're one very taken lady.
I play a good game, but not as good as you. I can be a little cold, but you can be so cruel. I'm not made of brick, I'm not made of stone, but I had you fooled enough to take me on. I stumble and fall, baby, under it all. I'm only human on the inside.
I'll see you guys next week.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Wyatt.
Dr. Allen, congratulations on all your success, my dear.
Thank you. What are you doing here?
Would you call me Darcy, please? And you know I wouldn't come to Chicago without dropping in on my star pupil. If you have a minute.
I do, of course.
You sure? I didn't make an appointment.
No, it's fine. You want some coffee?
Well, sure. Why
You
not?
look amazing.
Let's talk.
Oh, my gosh. Tell me, what brings you to Chicago?
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh.
I'm in town for my book launch. I hope you'll come, Claire. We're doing it at the planetarium.
Of course, a new book.
Well, let me tell you something. After 20 years, I am now ready to reach the masses.
Really? How long are you going to be in Chicago?
Listen up. It's all in the approach. A good approach is all you need. Claire never talks about that. Okay. What do you guys do when you spot someone that's worth spotting?
Bat your lashes and giggle a lot.
I usually save her life in a really dramatic fashion.
Stock and latex is plummeting.
Announcing you're really wasted usually does the trick, too.
I like you, Gabe. You got your eyes on the prize. Very good. Makes your heart stop, doesn't it? Seeing them all helpless like that, knowing that all they need is a good man to go in there and show them how it's done.
She's probably got a boyfriend. Women like that.
All women have boyfriends. Listen, I tell you what, don't worry about our little game here. We'll pencil your average in, okay?
Actually, I'm more worried about her laughing in my face.
She's not gonna laugh in your face, but you're a cosmonaut.
Cosmogonist. I study the origin of the universe.
Whatever. You are the man. You work in a think tank. You are Ivy League Barbie's dream date.
She at a bowling alley does me absolutely no good.
What's the worst thing that can happen?
She says no.
Get in there. Go, go, go.
So, what did she say?
She said no. But it went way beyond that. This ball is lighter. It might help.
Do I know you?
No, I just...
You work here. Are you a professional bowler? Did
No,
I miss the sign that says Ladies'
No.
Night at Rue Pitching Lane?
Right.
I'm wearing the latest in Come Hither bowling attire. It's the shoes. Did I bring this on myself? Am I to blame?
Hey, man, you tried. This is good.
Yeah, well, that's what I keep telling myself.
I totally know what you mean, man. Sometimes I get so frustrated, I feel like giving up on my sex life altogether.
Which part? Thinking about it or talking about it?
Gabe, you might want to be more sparing in your attempts, especially if you take rejection so personally.
You know, it's pretty bad getting shot down, but, you know, to really hit a decent level of self-loathing, Wait until 4 in the morning.
Last call, everybody.
Fat calipers? You know, that's the thing where they pinch different parts of your body with those pinchers and measure the fat. That's enough about me.
You're talking to someone you just met in a bar, and you know the only reason you're there is because you're so lonely that almost any form of human companionship will do. No, I know exactly what you're saying. It's 4 and 4 is a great record.
Jukebox Hero. It's a good tune.
Well, it's not like I get shot down all the time. I mean, I go out as much as the next guy. A cosmogonist. It's a more philosophical branch of astrophysics. We study the origins of the universe, posit theories to explain how matter, energy, and time have come into existence. What do you do?
I work at the Gap.
The point is, a rejection is preferable to an actual date. And I haven't even gotten to the worst part of being single, which is realizing that something I believed in, trusted in, counted on my whole life is probably a lie. I mean, you know the lie. We've all heard it. There's someone out there for you. I may still be hanging on to some last vestiges of faith in that, but barely.
Read an Axl Rose autobiography. You gotta be kidding me.
Is that guy still alive?
Oh, sure. He still has some of those Davy Jones dance moves he hasn't yet perfected. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Axl. Oh, what can
I'm afraid that if I see someone that could be that one special person, I'll be too afraid or too desperate to even speak to her. And I'll watch the possibility for love, for happiness, walk out of my life. For all I know, it's already happened.
Claire, do you mind very much if I chime in here?
No, not at all. People, you are in for an amazing treat tonight. Dr. Darcy Wyatt is a pioneer in couples counseling. If anyone can rekindle your faith, it's her. So.
Well, no pressure there. I just want to make sure that I'm hearing you all clearly here. Educated, intelligent, enlightened, and yet depressed because you're single. En masse despondency because you're not in love. Huh? Let me tell you something. A secret that'll make your life a lot better. And a secret that will make you realize what strong, independent adults you really are. Love is entirely unnecessary.
Excuse me? What?
Love, the love myth, is superfluous. It's a false grail. It's an impediment.
Excuse me, love myth?
Yes, our belief that love is some magical force that can lift the curse of uncertainty from our lives.
Oh, that love myth. Oh, by all means.
Thank you. Look, gang, you're just sitting around waiting for love to swoop in and rectify all your woes. I mean, you might as well be waiting on the tooth fairy.
You must have been one hell of a couples therapist.
Yeah, I was, and after 20 years of helping people glean tiny kernels of joy where we were promised we'd find it in abundance, it finally hit me. It ain't there. So I wrote a little book about it.
Of course you did.
You don't believe in love anymore?
Not romantic love.
But that doesn't mean we stop looking, right? Because, you know, that's what people do.
That's because Americans prioritize being in love above success, above personal growth, above health. See? So let's take a look then. Without the pressures and presumptions, what might we want?
Valerie Bertinelli.
The Little Mermaid.
World peace.
Guys.
I'm gonna pick on, you.
Me? Why?
Because you're our love myth poster boy. Someone who's not yet learned to protect his own feelings.
And I'm supposed to tell you what I want? I want to find someone whose every move is magic to me. That with everything she does tells me to forget my fear, and I just want to see some of that magic I've always heard about.
Claire? What would you say to that?
I'd say it's very poetic.
But
nothing. It happens every day.
But not very likely.
people don't have magic, perfect moments. There's not that much good lighting in the world.
Of course not. We all require affection, attachment, sex. You can't ignore the need for companionship.
Agreed? Companionate love is a necessity. Romantic love, on the other hand, is a luxury.
If you're gonna skip sex, you shouldn't plan on selling too many books there, Doc.
No. I'm all for sex. Sex is good. Hell, sex is great. Have it a lot. Have it wacky. But keep your companionship and your gratification on separate plates.
You can't ignore 1,000,000 years of primal impulses for one pop psych book, everybody. We have hearts in here, not snow cones.
Historically speaking, almost no cultures ever took romance seriously.
Well, I have it on pretty good authority that the Greco-Roman types worship pretty hard at the Temple of Eros.
Out of fear, most likely. Check your mythology.
All right.
Eros, who we also know as Cupid, was the least liked of all the gods. A drunken archer ruining people's lives with every random arrow.
You know, I think what we need here is a little perspective.
What we need is a broomstick extractor.
Perhaps you'd like to let someone else finish a thought. Claire?
Actually, I was going to agree with Trevor.
Really?
Yeah, well, not about the broomstick extractor.
Thank you.
About love. We all feel frustration at times, but there's a baby in that bathwater. There are too many benefits to love to just write it off. And yes, every relationship has its downsides.
Well, if they have any downsides, why take them?
I don't know, maybe fun?
Because there's a place inside of us that only intimacy can touch.
Because one is the loneliest number.
To share your joy.
To share your bed.
And all that sorrow?
Worth it.
Well, not for me. I'll take a nice hot bath over a bad date anytime.
How do you know it's a bad date unless you go on it?
Trevor, you are clearly our biggest advocate of love's agenda here. You must have a passionate tale to tell.
Naturally. Okay. Well, there was this Egyptian enchantress, kept me tied up for a week. Kinky woman, unrelenting, wicked backhand. Luckily, we had one of these safe words, so I knew.
That's sex. I'm waiting for a love story.
One time there was this contortionist, and she would wrap her legs around my neck and wave to me with...
You've never been in love. Whoa. You argue so eloquently for something that you've never felt. You've lived your whole life without it, and yet you seem pretty self-satisfied. So tell us, once and for all, why is love so necessary?
Good night, guys.
I've been ruffling the faithful a lot lately.
Well, I have to admit, I was a bit thrown myself. I mean, you've taught me everything about keeping couples together. Where did all this come from?
Experience, study, that's all. Claire, how could I possibly keep trying to squeeze couples back together again when I can see clearly they'd be much happier apart? Why the surprise? You and I were always so close in our thinking. We would look at the same data, reach the same conclusion. Passion doesn't last. All I did was follow that reality to its inevitable conclusion. Well, perhaps you saw something you didn't like and painted over it. Good night.
You're early.
Sorry, we cut the session short. How are you? What are you doing? Do you have strippers back there?
You know, you weren't supposed to be here till 9.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What?
So much for the finished product.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I was hoping for something a little more swoony.
You slept with my sister.
What?
Hired an intern.
Where are you going with this?
Alex, what did you do? You're overcompensating for something.
Well, a guy can't do something nice without being suspect.
A guy, yes. A boyfriend, no. What did you do? What?
Okay. I have news.
Yeah?
Times offered me a job.
Oh, Alex, that's so great.
New York Times.
Oh. Wow.
My student violence piece got their attention, and they want me on their features desk. But, make it yours. That was the exact words the managing editor used, but make it mine if you know what I mean. But it has to be there.
Well, good for you, Alex. That's great. When do they want you?
Don't do that.
Do what?
Be my girlfriend, not my therapist.
Alex, this isn't me being a therapist. This is me putting my best face forward. So when do they want you?
Soon.
Are you gonna take it?
No, it's hard not to, right?
Yeah. So then what's the issue?
You.
Me. What, do you want my approval? Does my thinking suddenly influence outcome here?
Well, it might. It doesn't have to be my call.
Wait a minute, Alex. Are you asking me something here, or is this your way of putting me in a decision-making position?
No, I just didn't want to lay down the law like it was a decision that was...
So instead, you expect me either say I'll move out with you or tell you not to go or something? That's...
Claire, this is not how I wanted to
And then I can't complain about us being apart because I didn't speak up, right? Look, Alex, you want to protect your feelings by letting me decide, that's fine, but I have to protect my feelings just the same. I think you should go. I think you should go. Mm-hmm.
So it looks like this be the bunch.
No reason to cancel.
Not at all. All right. What do you say, kids? Let's talk some romance.
So,
what happened to the rest of you?
They were gonna play hooky.
When I was 10, they had me scared to death with my permanent record.
Ooh, like that thing was gonna follow you to the grave.
Right, and I realized, excuse me, Princeton's gonna be looking at this application. Straight A's, 1510 on the SATs, editor of the yearbook, and then in the 4th grade, the famous spitball incident.
Uh-oh. Mom's home.
Hide the beer.
we missed you tonight.
Sorry, we were hanging out.
Validating support systems and nurturing lifelong trust-based friendships.
Someone's been memorizing some passages.
Oh, I got it. Claire, look. Nose grease. Right? Go away. That's gross, but it works. I don't know why, but it works.
Oil is a surfactant. It reduces the surface tension in the bubbles. Makes them pop.
If this was school, your underoos would be around your head. Seriously?
Funny, get out of here.
Right around. Before you drink. Did I get another one?
Right on. Check my man out with one of the regulars here. The old get a beer spilled on you trick. We have not lost him yet.
It's okay. You got...
Oh, your sweater.
Make deliberate contact, seem effortless.
Just got a little something right there.
Ooh, a nice little touch. Make contact. You love to see that. Oh, God. See something self-deprecating, charming, elicit a flirty giggle. Oh, masterful.
Can I buy you a drink or something?
Wait a minute, what do we have here?
That'd be great.
She's inviting him over. We can rebuild him. We can make him stronger.
Right.
Nice.
But thanks.
Wait, no. What are you doing over here? She's wafting her pheromones at you. Go back over there.
I'm having a great time. Come on, why ruin it? Okay, who wants beer?
Oh!
I don't get it. The guy comes to me looking for his better half, right? 10 minutes into a self-help book, he'd rather do taxes than stewardesses.
Well, how do we justify chasing after something whose absence makes us...
Funny? When did Gabe get funny?
When he stopped caring, he was listening.
Problem?
You call locking your keys in your car a problem?
Not after the third time I did it. Then I learned a new trick. Big purse. You got headphones?
Yeah.
Great. James Brown. Make me sweat. Yow! Okay, the nuns taught me this one.
Ah, good old Sister MacGyver.
Very strict and a surprisingly agile hockey player.
Oh, is that a good noise or a bad one?
I don't know. Let's see.
Hey.
There you go.
Thanks.
At this rate, my singles group will disappear completely. You think it's too late to take the LSATs?
Oh, please, you'll be fine. Try being the god of an emotion no one needs anymore. Dad's lucky. War never goes out of style. There's Neptune, please. No one ever says water sucks. You heard the dragon lady. Love is just a well-marketed fad about to go the way of the bell-bottom.
Bell-bottoms came back.
Yeah, it doesn't make him any more attractive.
All right, I'm taking off. Coming here was probably a mistake.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't go 30 minutes without your better half-wit, huh? Gonna go home and get yourself some sweet lovin'. Ooh!
For what it's worth.
Wait a minute. Do I detect a...
Sure.
You guys possibly... Maybe things... Not going well?
A guy breaks into your car, he gets a ride home. It's a social contract.
I don't know. I'm weakening. Maybe if you offer me candy?
French toast?
Gabe Hendros, cosmogenist.
Cynthia Longo, knee-jerk Darwinian. Get in the car.
I'll get the door.
Okay.
Gotta love diners.
Oh, yeah. I'm a firm believer in breakfast all day. Well, that and the free refill are, in my opinion, America's two great contributions to Western culture. So, it's not often I get Carl Sagan at a diner. Tell me, how did the galaxy come into being? A Big Bang? 7 days?
You want theories? I got some theories.
Mm-hmm.
The Sumerians said that the earth congealed out of a dirt clod thrown in a mud wrestling match between gods. The Chumash Indians say that the stars are holes poked in a blanket over the earth by the beaks of hummingbirds.
I like that.
Me too. Quantum guys, you know, they think the whole mess popped out of a vacuum fluctuation.
And what do you say?
I try never to divulge private cosmologies to strangers.
Then let's not be strangers. You didn't even ask for my number. Could anybody miss a piece of bait that big?
Maybe. Probably was a 2-pound nightcrawler. You're right.
All right, look, I'm sorry for unloading all this on you. I saw the two of you talking, and
Not a problem. So listen, what happened?
He barely said a word.
Yeah.
God, I felt like I'd thrown myself at him, and normally I'd take it as a big fat no thanks and just leave it alone.
But?
There was something there.
Which brought you here?
Yeah.
You've come to the right man. Give me a time and a place. I will have him there.
You have 17 messages. To hear
Oh, don't be Cynthia.
enter
Please
your
don't be Cynthia. I
password.
can't deal with that
Press
right now.
1.
Gabe, guess what? You've got a date with Cynthia. Yeah, Daddy. 8:30. Call me for details. Here is the good word. Final thing. If you take her, Gabe keeps getting better. People magazine just voted you the sexiest man alive. Yeah. So chop chop, my man. The paparazzi awaits.
How many times you gonna call him? You know, there's only that fine line between encouragement and legal action.
It's for his own good.
My advice, relax. If it fights you that hard, leave it be.
What if Odysseus said, you know what? Forget Ithaca. I'm just going to hang out here and eat some lotus.
Then I wouldn't have had to read the Odyssey in high school.
I'm glad you read about my people. They got 11 things wrong, by the way, in that one. You should read up. Gabe.
I was watching. I saw myself 15 years ago.
Oh, back when I used to wing it. Too busy researching me. Do anything like Claire. Claire. What is going on in there?
I'm not really sure.
Let me guess. A man?
Someone very important might be moving away.
Well, then make him less important.
I'm sorry to bother you.
No, Gabe, it's fine. It's fine. Is everything all right?
Yeah. No. I don't know. I think I'm slipping.
Let me guess. A woman?
We were supposed to go out to dinner, and...
Remember what you said the other night? Something like the rejection being better than the actual date?
It usually is, but I feel like Cynthia could be... She could be something special, and...
And I'm sure she is, which makes it all the more dangerous for you to take her out. Have you ever had your heart broken? Have you ever been left?
Dr. Allen, what do you think?
I think not seeing her is the only guarantee she won't hurt you.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? He would have been here. Okay. You know what? The thing is that you know what he's doing? He's sidetracked. He's derailed.
Hey, champ, over here.
Hey, thanks for the call, Sean. So where is he?
It's in the bathroom. Put down. You know, I've been getting people liquored up professionally going on 30 years. I ain't never seen nobody drink so much. And I was on the night Ireland beat Italy in a World Cup. A man does that to his body, he ain't human.
That's his theory.
Told you so.
Trevor.
That's my hell, man. You know, I mean, imagine a world where no one puked anymore, you know, where no one prayed to the porcelain god ever, ever, ever again. That's my life. You wanna know why, Professor Toilet? Because it's finished. Love is obsolete. Love has been replaced by vibrators and chat rooms. People make 5 figures, demanded prenups, even if they're destined to be together, doesn't matter, and beautiful
I
women.
can't tell you how long you'd have to shower before I let you back into my kitchen.
Shampoo! Look at the winning the shampoo.
Yes. Come on, let's get you home. Come on.
No, I can't go home, man. Can't go home until I get 200 people together. People don't want to fall in love anymore. You want to know why?
Because Cupid smells like a urinal cake? Come on, let's go.
Because love sucks. Says so in the book. End of an Eros. Read up, man. It's in the book, so it must be true. The demise di amore.
Come on.
D'amore demise.
Yeah.
Love is
And
over.
at least you won't pull that drunk I love you man crap.
No.
Come on.
But I do.
Come
I
on.
do, though. I'm not just saying it because I'm drunk, man.
Yeah.
And look, let's have a moment. Let's have this
Oh,
moment.
God, no, Trevor.
I love you.
No.
I love you.
Wait.
Thanks for depicting it.
Come on, Trevor.
Hey, look who's still drinking. Look who's still drinking. Look who's still drinking.
Come on.
Everyone's still drinking. Hold on a second. You know, I didn't relate to my father that much. My father tried having an argument with the god of war. My father...
I'm sorry, but are you Claire Allen?
Uh-huh.
I don't mean to bother you, but I'm a really big fan of yours, of your column.
Well, that's very sweet of you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Listen, I gotta tell you, you really saved me a few years back. My husband and I were totally on the brink. I figured if we're fighting this much, skip it. But then you did that piece where you said something like, when your partner becomes your enemy, look back to your original feelings or something like that. Why am I telling you what you wrote? Anyway, we gave it another shot, and things worked out pretty nicely.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Hey. Oh, he's precious.
Thanks. From your picture, I never would have thought of you as the tattoo type. Is that permanent?
What?
Is that permanent?
Oh.
No. Well, it was nice meeting you. Thanks again.
Claire, hi. It's me. I know you didn't want me calling, space and all I know, but, well, here I am, calling. A little slow on the learning curve, I guess. I suppose I'm calling because it's killing me not to tell you I've been thinking about us, about the whole, well, no. You know what? I'm not gonna go that roundabout, especially not on your machine. I'll just get right to it. How's this? You said you wanted time. Take all the time you need. I'm not going anywhere. Not taking the job. As a matter of fact, I'm not leaving a 20-mile radius of you. Okay? Well, now you have to call me, right?
Coming.
Hey.
Hey.
Tell me there's another one of those.
There sure is.
Great. Is Trevor here?
What's left of him?
Left of him.
Mm-hmm.
Did something happen?
Oh, God, that hurts.
What's wrong with him?
Well, he had some demons to drown last night. This is his first hangover.
How can I keep throwing up when there's nothing left in my stomach? It doesn't seem...
Did you make him some tea or something he could hold down?
Come with me. See that stain on the ceiling there? That's how well he held down the tea I made for him.
Is this a mortality issue, or is tequila the Ebola of hard alcohol? It's as if there's a trampoline in my stomach reserved for anyone named Jose. Oh. Wait a minute. Has she been here all night? This is gonna turn into one of those we were drunk, it was a mistake moments. I just really wish I had some recollection as to how good a mistake.
This was a bad idea. I'll leave you and your, vial alone.
Please, did you come here just to induce an aneurysm?
I came to see if...
If you'd overcome that stuttering, you may need a scotch more work. Just scotch.
If you would help me.
Help you with what?
Gabe, I've made a terrible mistake. Trevor, you said it. He's found something that's too important to walk away from. And if I let him do it, I am never going to forgive myself.
I tell you what, it would be nice if boy got girl here, but we've lost the battle, right? He's moving on to a nice, long, evolved life as an uber single.
That's it? Well, that's just dandy, isn't it? You're giving up, of all people. Well, you know what, Trevor? I'm not there yet, okay? Because I still think there's a purpose to all the crap we take to make love work. Call me back. No, call me crazy. You call me. I believe in the air. You were not. I just thought you...
Are you still talking?
Never mind. Thanks for the coffee.
Sure.
Gabe thinks that Sin is with the French guy, and it really gets him riled up because A, that's his woman, and B, is a French guy. So, boom, he gets jealous, and he takes out the little croissant man. Take that, you little baguette.
Don't you ever wear a beret in my house, you little man. And then they get married, and then they have little maraschino olive children, and it goes bloop. Okay, look, we don't have much to go on, okay? We got a girl who's pissed at a guy who is determined to go nowhere near her, okay? What else are we gonna do?
You know, every 5 minutes you're bending over backwards trying to come up with some new matchmaking stunt. Don't you have a log or something?
I like to keep my bendings private.
Sorry.
I do have a few things hidden.
Oh, your filing system, I presume?
Yes, IBM, Mac, you know, who can choose? I can't. So many choices. Here, let's see what we got here. Here we go. Right here. Okay, we get him stuck in an elevator. We cut the lights off.
Okay, let me make this clear. I am not doing anything that requires rewiring or kidnapping or night vision goggles, okay?
Boring. Nope, fake funeral. I got it. Shared winning a lotto ticket.
That would be lying.
And that would be a problem.
Both ethically and professionally, yes. Why not just poison a shrimp cocktail so she has to give him mouth to mouth?
I like that.
Okay, Trevor, let's just try thinking a little less frat
Wait,
prank.
cocktail? How do you spell cocktail?
C-O-C, whatever.
Right.
All right, now, how do we get Gabe to realize he would be happier with Cynthia than without?
Hit him on the head with a rock.
Something non-lethal, preferably.
Hit him on the head with a rock lightly?
You know something? If you really were the god of love, the divorce rate would require so much less explaining right now.
Like you're giving him so much more help. What are you gonna do? You're gonna tell him it's all for the best. Here's what you do. You must take it and
I'm a fan of rational thought over a gaping head wound. I got it.
No, you don't.
I might.
You might, but you don't.
Okay, fine, forget it.
All right, okay, I'll be good. What is it?
Okay, essentially, he is in denial about what he wants and what he needs. So what brings the trend of denial? Oh, sorry. Crisis, okay? Violation of expectation. Perception of danger, okay? We have to move them so that all his convenient rationale is overwhelmed by the wave of emotion.
I'm sorry, did I just hear you advocate passion overriding analytical resolve? Scully, are you suddenly believing in aliens?
No, but I believe in excitation transfers and positive arousal misattributions.
No idea what you just said, but just turned me on.
Okay.
Listen, we can agree on things if you just say things that I like, just like that.
How is it we're always fighting then?
Well, you say something, I disagree wittily, and then you retort with a modicum of disdain, and then you do a little thrust, and Perry, thrust, Perry, Matthew Perry,
No.
Gaylord Perry, Sherry Perry, Perry Mason Perry, Luke Perry,
No.
William Refrigerator Perry,
I mean,
Watch out for
why,
Perry.
Trevor?
Because we disagree fundamentally on everything, and you do this great little turn with your mouth when you get angry. You go like this. What? You go blah, 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 blah.
Okay. Can we just stop there while I'm still perceiving that as a compliment? All right, just... What was that thing about wanting to see some kind of magic?
Magic, you mean like when they made the Statue of Liberty disappear? They put the entire audience on a lazy Susan. You had the Statue of Liberty right here. The whole audience went, king, 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 king. Honey, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
No, that he wanted some kind of magic, right? He wanted to see it. What Gabe was talking about in the group. What was that?
Silent fears, 1,000 times something.
Every little thing she does is magic. Everything
you
she
do
do
just
just
turns
turns
me
me on, right?
Right.
Okay, so great. He bases his romantic yearnings on early Sting lyrics.
Well, the bright side, it could be Roxanne. We could be staking out massage parlors. It's not a bad idea.
All right, now that we've uncovered his inspiration, what do we do with it?
We give him what he wants.
Thanks for inviting me to Dr. Wyatt's book signing.
Least I could do after disappointing you like that last time. You know, I'm going to make it up to you in a very, very big way.
Besides, with everything you've been dealing with, I thought you'd enjoy a trip to the planetarium.
I've never seen it with its lights on. I imagine it's not quite as moving.
When you get a good look at him, Gabe, most things aren't.
Hi, it's so nice to see you.
You know, we should probably get our name tags.
Oh.
So, do that.
Well, how do you know the author again?
A friend of a friend. Yeah, so we're real tight.
Well, this will be fun. All right, at first I was worried, you might pull one of those accidentally bump into your friend things. And I wasn't even gonna come. Seeing him, who needs to feel that dumb twice?
Get your drink?
No, actually. Do you salsa? I'm kidding you.
Probably no air up on that planet. You can't breathe up there. Look at the cheese they made for us. Look at space-age cheese.
Yeah. Actually, Gabe, there's a very big,
Planet.
there. Yeah,
Jupiter.
there you go.
Look at the bars. Probably, is it open yet? Here we go. Listen, grab a couple of these ching-chings, and I'll be back in a Zinfandel.
That's actually a hurricane 3 times the size of Earth.
No.
Yes.
3 times. That's something. We should probably go.
To the planetarium?
Right.
Okay.
Yes. So we can. I'll meet you upstairs. What is
just okay, just forget it. It was a bad idea, okay? She said we can't do it.
No.
It's off. She
No,
doesn't
it's a fine idea. Look, Trevor, they're all dressed up. You've got the tape. Doesn't get any more.
We can still get the French guy.
Would you be serious for 1 minute, please?
If you could be interesting for 5 seconds.
Oh, that's very funny. Where was all this dazzling wit when Wyatt was kicking sand in your face, huh?
You know what? I was trying to keep your group from going to the dark side. That's what I was doing.
We shouldn't be arguing here. Your timing sucks.
No, it's actually pretty good because you can't get a word in edgewise.
We're doing this. We're doing this. Yes,
No, we're
okay.
not doing
We're doing
it.
this.
We're not going to
Give
do
me
it.
the
No, you know what? No, you know what? Let me do it. I'll do it. Please.
Eons pass, and we do not yet know the exact origins of the universe. Mankind has speculated on the subject for millennia. In the 7th century BC, it was believed the universe was formed out of love.
I appreciate it if you let me. There you...
Tell me I get another chance.
Yes.
Who'd have thunk it?
You?
You got that right.
Mm-hmm. What is going on?
Love reborn, Sugar Plum. It's like a bad rash. You know, can't be stopped. Goes away, comes back.
Itches.
But it's damn gratifying to scratch.
He's gonna get trounced.
Well, maybe. But our job is to help people deal with emotions, not stifle and devalue them.
You're saying I don't know my job?
I'm saying you've taught me a lot.
Oh, listen, could you sign this copy to me? Yeah. You just, make it out to Love's greatest advocate. Yeah, you can sign it, Snow Cone.
Late. You still sure about this?
No, but who needs to be so sure all the time?
Look, I meant it when I said I'd stay.
I know you did, but I also know how important this job is to you.
Well, what about us?
Oh, Wes will be fine.
Well, I want us to be fine. I want us to be better than fine. Just tell me what it'll take.
A lot. It'll take a lot.
Make a list.
Calls daily.
I can do that.
Spontaneous flower deliveries the first of every month.
Doesn't it lose some of its spontaneity when it's on your calendar?
Yours is not the question. Conjugal visits no less than every 6 weeks, plus birthdays, holidays, bagels brought in with each. Plus, I reserve the right to get unreasonably upset with little or no just cause or provocation once every 2 weeks. You agree to these terms?
Where does the phone sex fit in here?
Bonus for after the flowers.
In the midst of my darkest hour,
I gotta go.
see my tear-stained face.
I'm sorry. Going tonight?
This broken form that no longer feels power.
Expect flowers.
No apparent pain. Even when this world is turned her back on me, and when it's cold where it once found thoughts are frightening.